All right, everyone. How's it going? Hopefully, y'all are having a fantastic day. As always, it's your boy, Darren Drake. If you like my content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. That being said, ways to support me. I have a Discord. I have a merch spot. Donations down below, as well as links to Secret Lab, Hero Forge, and Humble Bundle. This is the first day I'm feeling not as sick, so we're getting back to it. I'm looking pretty rough. A lot of blowing my nose using brown paper towel. I'm feeling pretty rough around the edges, but we're back to it. So let's get back into The Witcher.
I see you got it.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir na Liah. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alderfolk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
I think now I have to talk to Yennefer or... Yeah, I have to speak to Yennefer.
I can see it in your face.
Right.
On your way? Or will you stay home?
Oh!
And like I was saying, I finished all the secondary quests that aren't part of this one, and I've completed all the treasure hunts, which aren't showing up because I did them all. And I've only failed 2 quests, but you know, that's besides the point.
Another drifter in from Temeria. Feisty, eh?
You know what? Let's go see about making sure my armor's pristine.
Beat the black ones. The sooner they can crawl.
You'll choke to death on 3. Greetings.
Sure doesn't look.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in't.
Looking to perfect your craft.
Of course.
Oh,
Crafting's
shoot.
like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and... Well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation. So, got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Still talking about armor, aren't we?
Aye. What else would it be?
Gwent, you and me right now.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
Get rid of him. Everything else is pretty Gucci. I'll try and flip him out again. Yeah. Let's do that. Lovely. Perfect. Let's put him down. Okay. Hmm. Oh, you fool. I don't need to play this. I'm good.
Greetings again. So,
Show me what you have in stock.
Yes. Show me your wares. Hmm.
You're in luck. I actually do have a special order for you.
oh, that's
Hey, Water. How
fantastic.
you doing, dude?
Mark my words, you'll be satisfied.
How's everything going so far? How's Dad doing? Hopefully he's feeling better. I'm quiet. Quiet in my Discord? Yeah, it's always... I gotta get people interested. Like, I got sick and... Well, I'm not that good with social media or keeping up with things. I'm really bad at trying to cite people when I'm not really that exciting, I guess. Like, the biggest news I've had is the whole Budokai 4 has been released, that it's in the works. I did get a new game today there, Draco. It's Sniper Ghost Warrior 2. It was on for 50% off, so I said why the heck not, right? Plus the whole wind and distance and stuff. I think it's let me check. But I've been really mulling over if I want to play a PvP game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Enlisted. It's made by the same people as War Thunder. I used to play it quite often, and I was looking at getting partnered on Twitch with it. Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. It's single player with, yeah, it's just single player. It's kind of like Hitman. Heard of it but never tried it. So think of, you got Hell Let Loose, right? Which is a paid version, or you buy it and stuff. But both have some really good aspects to this. This has semi-destruction, like you can run tanks through walls and other things, you know. But it's a real grind to get certain characters or certain things, and then it's like you can work your way up to like getting flame troopers. But if you want to throw down money, you can easily get those flame troopers with a swipe of a credit card. But you know, if you're playing for free, you're still gonna get everything. Just takes a little bit longer. But yeah, it's made by War Thunder, so you got planes, you got tanks, you got a bunch of different things, and you're playing as an enlisted man, and you have extra characters running around with you, which are your extra lives. So you have, let's say, a squad of 4 to 7, and you can be on like the Russian side or the what's it called? Always access or allies. So I don't know if they launched the Pacific campaign. I'm pretty sure they did, but when I was playing, it had Berlin, it had Italy, it had Moscow and Normandy, if I remember correctly. And like your level up system is only within that theater of war. So all your troops are stationed there, and that's where they level up. You can't bring them over to the next area. And what you're always trying to do is find the perfect soldier, if that makes sense, inside your troops, and then have them stay. So the perfect soldiers, let's say for infantry, would be 555. They'd be right across the board as perfect, while a machine gunner would so that would be like shooting, sprint, and I can't remember what the other one is, but let's say it's a machine gunner, so you wouldn't really care about the sprint, so it'd be like at a -2 you're looking for, and +2 for shooting. And you'd be searching for these perfect warriors all the time and trying to make your units surrounded by these perfect fighters, because they get a little bit of extra buffs, and then, you know, they become at least pretty decent AI compared to normal. But I'm gonna backtrack about the whole live system. So you're playing this game, right? And you got these troops around, and every time you like they're spawned with you, you can tell them to hold an area, you can have them wait somewhere, but every time they die, it's technically a life lost. So just like War Thunder, if you lose it out of all the planes, then you have to back out and go for another game and then wait for your extra stuff to come in from that game, which is cool. But I hear there's also maps where you don't have AI running around, so it's kind of more like Hell Let Loose. So it's like team versus team. So it all depends on what you're wanting to play. I did unlock the Flame Troopers before I left. Tanks were a lot of fun to shoot at, like especially as AT riflemen, because if you stuck it in the right place, like you know how Russian tanks have that loading belt system, like an auto loader. It's all up. There's this like a perfect spot that you hit them that just absolutely nukes them in one shot. And I was able to hit that all the time. It was just ridiculous. It looked like I had aimbot in a way. It was pretty fantastic, the whole thing. But anyways, how's it going, Larry? Yeah, I found the weak spot and I was able to just keep hammering away at people, and it was a lot of fun for that. But you know, it's kind of it's kind of a work. It's a grind.
So long.
Oh, I'm getting better, man. I'm now like I'm fixing myself up now. Like, oh, sorry. So my face is all marked up. My hands, yeah, I got burns and stuff on my hands. But yeah, don't use paper towel when you're trying to blow your nose, because it's just gonna rough up your face real real bad.
Halt! You there? Please wait. You're Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Depends who's asking.
Revenue
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Larry.
Area,
How you been, bud? Hopefully,
by yours truly, Deputy Tax Enumerator Walter Mitty.
Honored, I guess. What seems to be the problem?
In brief, undeclared income.
Excuse me?
We've had reports, numerous, that over the last months you've come into a great deal of coin. Quickly. So quickly it's raised suspicions.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Not at the moment. Make no mistake. You cannot evade this. You must answer my questions promptly and in full. Profession?
Witcher. Monster Slayer.
Sole proprietorship. Service sector. Type of services rendered. Rat, pest, monster removal. Moving on. Have you at any time engaged in the wholesale trade of rawhide in the White Orchard area?
This some kind of joke? Of course not.
Right. Next. During the current fiscal year, have you engaged in the acquisition of bivalves with the express intention of selling the pearls therein?
Even if I have, what's wrong with that?
Article 86, Section 3 of the Tax Code. Whosoever purchases goods at an unseemly low price to take advantage of the seller's ignorance shall be subject to a fine equaling 200% of the earnings from any such a transaction. Sound
I
familiar?
thought so too.
And
I'm
now,
pretty sure I already did
please
this.
answer. Have you or have you not dealt in said pearls?
I think I accidentally tripped the area.
Yeah, unfortunately, on occasion. But I didn't know it was illegal.
Ignorantia legis non excusat, as the ancient Franz would say. Ignorance of the law excuses no one. Now, For the final question,
No, I think I
have you
tripped
ever
an
unlawfully
era.
acquired another man's movable goods? Chattels.
Meaning?
Meaning, have you ever waltzed into someone's home and taken something without their permission?
A couple times. But the owners never protested.
In the eyes of the law, that is no excuse, my good man. Now, if you could wait for one moment, compare column B to table 7. Apply the rate for confirmed childless bachelors, a tax credit of 7.3% for practitioners of hazardous professions, and done. Here,
What's this?
a summons to pay back taxes. Please report to the Vivaldi Bank with this document post haste.
But I've never paid any taxes. Not one copper.
Precisely. Yet you've had the obligation always, thus the arrears. I advise you well, do not treat this matter lightly.
Yeah, I think I tripped on his
Pushers.
thing.
What's this? Just
Weird.
you wait. The witch hunters will see to you.
Beg your pardon.
We not met before. In Lockwood, perchance.
Fooling.
See if this place. Can I get in here? I know I can, but
Well, a witcher.
Spare a copper.
there we are.
Is it
Beg your
When
pardon.
you, me, now.
That
Oh, I remember you.
So long.
Come one, come all. Let me live, sir.
Oh,
Mind if I have a look?
He doesn't have any coin cards.
So long.
Have you
Shame,
not met
really?
Before. In Lockwood, perchance. Oh! Viva Radovid!
looking to make some coin too, eh?
Oh, I'm aware, but I'm on to like talking to Yennefer. So, like, I'm not behind in time, so I think it just had a weird tripped up system where it just brought him back in because of, I don't know, loading in. Game bugs, man. Game bugs. Let's see if I trip him again if I'm walking past this area. Probably not gonna see him because I'm over here. Evading all the taxes, man. Evading all of it. I think it's because it's tax season in real life. So it's just trying to hammer at me about it. And it's like, hey, have you paid your
Nearest is
taxes yet?
Brule Well, not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories
Yeah,
of the city's elder
gotta get my
roots.
T4s,
Even if anyone
T5s,
remembers the ruins
and
are there, they have no recollection
shoot,
of how
what is the
far and where
one
they
from the
extend.
States to
And I'm
Canada
absolutely
from
certain
Twitch?
No one's thought to place
It's a
sentries
big
there.
old
You're right.
tax slip. I still have to get those, like, that doesn't get issued till the 15th. I may be only making like, I don't know, $60 every half month or whatever now. Well, I mean, half a year. But since people are still giving me money on Twitch through subscribers.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find 2 brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here,
What is this?
use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Not coming?
Mucking through ruins and sewers? I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Meaning you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done.
Damn.
Wet clothes. Oh, joy.
I'll tell you why I personally switched from Twitch to YouTube. So, Twitch was doing some really odd things for streaming wise. First, it was cool that I was finally gonna see a good amount of ad revenue coming from my videos. I was getting now 50% of ad revenue on my streams compared to 15% of ad revenue on my streams before that. But they got these very intrusive ads that
Seems this one
would
stuff.
pretty much take my viewer out of my stream or have them not able to communicate with me for a certain amount of time. Yeah, I would be receiving, and it would be, let's say, you have to have it on for 3 minutes of ad revenue,
Tight.
or
Won't budge. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere.
you have to have it set to 3 minutes or whatever to receive certain ad revenue. And you had to kind of force your viewers to do it. I was gonna get to that. But it's not about that toxicity. There were a lot of things that were going on, like what's a good other example?
This will come in handy.
How do I say it? Trying to be semi-political about it. I'm not trying to like shame Twitch or whatever. Like, Twitch has some good things about their content and I'm glad, but for partners, well, that's the Twitch community. It's not the actual it's not the website itself, but it's the Twitch communities and how they policed things, and they didn't really protect their viewers as much as they claimed to be. But at the same time, they were trying to make a lot of parts for streamers a lot harder than it actually should be. Let's say, if someone thought you were
That ought to do it.
a genderphobe or something like that, they can blindly, without question, like call you out on it on, let's say, Twitter, and then you'd have a flock of people coming at you and trying to cause a lot of animosity. That never happened to me. I've seen it. Like, I've seen videos of it. Like, I've even been in a stream while it was happening. And, you know, while the person was completely innocent. Just like how you've probably seen how people have been reacting about Hogwarts Legacy. Like me, I'd probably be getting a lot of hate for playing it if I did it on Twitch. I did it on YouTube and no one said jack diddly. You know, people are choosing to watch or not watch. And it was left pretty civil. Like, everyone that's came in was super chill about Hogwarts Legacy because YouTube doesn't put up with as much stuff as Twitch does. Another thing was, if I were a Twitch partner, I would have lost a lot of a lot of revenue, because they went from 70-30 split, which as of like the streamer would be making 70% of any subscriber, down to 50-50 with a open contract now, allowing you to stream on Twitch or anything you want without, I think, a 24-hour notice. I don't know. It was something really messed up, and it didn't make sense. And a lot of streamers were like, we're losing a lot more money than, you know, you're letting on. And me, I only ever saw a 50-50 split because I was streaming. Now, the reason why I thought it would be also a great thing to do is because a lot of people missed my streams, because I'd stream, you know, 3 hours per day, morning and night, and not a lot, like, the people that want to see me don't always have the time to see me, you know, so it could sometimes just be me in the chat, maybe one other person. And that's fine, you know, like, that doesn't hurt. I had a very nice following of people that, you know, still support me. Like I said, till this day over on Twitch, they still throw down their primes every week or every month. And a YouTuber, like on YouTube, they can rewatch the VOD and, you know, it's on here forever. It's not like behind a paywall of you have to be a subscriber to watch it. It's just content. It's just there. I can even make them into shorts and people are going to watch it. It's not like a Twitch clip where no one's going to actually watch it. Like, reason why you take a Twitch clip is to actually bring it over to YouTube or whatever as a promotional thing. Same with on Instagram or Twitter. But, you know, people are not gonna scare me away from doing something. Like, if I want to play a video game, I'm gonna play the video game. If I want to talk about something, I'm definitely gonna talk about it, because these are issues that need to be talked about. What, they're gonna demonetize my videos? I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers yet. I'm not even monetized in the first place. You know, do I stick within their guidelines? Absolutely. They have a little bit looser guidelines, so I can actually be myself, and I'm not having to worry about every 2 seconds, am I doing something different? Like, on Twitch, I would have to worry about, is music allowed, or certain music's allowed. Here, their DCMA strikes are a lot better and a lot more taken care of than Twitch. And, you know, as, you know, Larry has said, like, he wants to get my watched time up. You know, even if I'm not live, you know, that watch time actually comes into play huge for a lot of stuff.
I want him alive! Alive! Doing it!
The watch time is huge, and in my eyes, doing, let's say, engaging with people, talking to them, showing, you know, who you actually are is going to bring that engagement in, and people are going to want to come back for that. Even if they don't see you live, they can see how you talk to others, or in turn, talking on Discord and catching up that way too. And Cryptic, how you doing? Yeah, some people see certain things being very restrictive in certain ways. Thing is, Cryptic, my non-live content, like, the one thing I really hate about being a content creator is editing videos. It's funny. I know it's funny as heck to hear that. But this is from a place in my mind where I did airsoft videos. Now, hear me out. Airsoft videos. Running 2 different cameras, having one on your head and one on your gun. A 45-minute game. Now you have 90 minutes of possible unedited footage. Having to sync up that unedited footage. Making a bunch of transitions and things to excite people to make it really interesting. Taking that 45 minutes and condensing it down into 7 minutes. While making it still feel like it flows really nice. But trying to figure out, 1, did you hit the person? 2, you know, like, is it a good flow? And everything else. Could I do it? Absolutely. Yeah, I could totally make, you know, that stuff, like videos, but that's where I take my shorts. I look at content that people have enjoyed or I thought was really cool, or it could be even funny. We clip it, we turn it into YouTube shorts, get it to the masses, and if it's underneath a minute, like 15 seconds to a minute, hopefully it brings in other people, which is usually what I do. And then they can see how things unfold on the live scale and have that engagement. So until I get a full-time editor, probably not. But, you know, I'd have to look at like having over hundreds and thousands of subscribers and stuff to even look at hiring an editor. I've joked around to some of my longtime work colleagues who've cooked with me forever, saying, "Hey, bro, you know, if I ever make it huge, make sure you're already make sure you're learning how to video edit, because you and I are getting out of here."
Know who you're fucking with? Degenerate!
What is this?
Margarita.
But like you said, you did paintball videos, so
God,
you know the feels.
I'm hallucinating.
Mine weren't
Getting you
perfect,
outta
but
here.
I think some of the transitions
Pointless.
work quite well
He'll never
for
open
what
it
they were.
without the key. The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room is upstairs.
Be right back.
And then my friends gave me some of their videos for me to edit on top of that because they saw that I was doing it. And my local field actually used, well, one of my local fields actually used me, or my videos to show off the sport to people, like trying to get people enticed. So it was kind of cool that way, but it's a lot of it was way too much work for what was happening. The videos probably have a good amount of views now. I could even check right now and see how many views my my stuff had. Let's see. Probably still has. Let's see. So my highest one has 223 views. So nothing too huge. That old channel had 54 subscribers. So yeah, it's kind of cool, but definitely not a large channel, and I was growing at a good rate too, but I did have the support of my local community, mainly my friends, for that.
Let's do this quick. Quicker. Maybe painful.
But yeah, I don't know if maybe I'll have more time in the future to do videos. I don't know.
Raise the barricades! Archers on the roof! All...
It'd probably be something like
Don't let him drive you back! Come on, over here! Bollocks. Let's do this. Who are you? How'd you get in here? Intruder! I want him alive!
probably do it with like FPS games or something. I'm way too heavy again. Will Drake actually make videos? What's... Now you got me thinking. I do have some more videos from my D&D series. I got 2 episodes that I haven't released. They're gonna be unedited though. They're not gonna be like, I'm not gonna hide any swearing or anything of the sort. But I would take out some of their breaks, I guess, that if that makes sense.
What are you doing?
Yen insisted on coming.
Rita, what have they done? When I get my hands on those whoresons,
I'll gladly help, if I live to see it.
I must take her from here, immediately. I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
Funny, I also had a machinima that I actually worked on with some old friends on the Xbox 360. Like, you know, when you do voiceovers and dubs and stuff for a... We wrote a script. It was very loosely scripted. But yeah, super old school stuff. We're talking like 2010 kind of stuff, right? My friends and I don't know how many views that has, but dude, it is wild to think about that kind of. Oh, well, anyways, it actually made one of my friends get into video editing and like photography, and like got him a job doing like wedding photography and videos and stuff because he enjoyed the whole concept so much. It's absolutely wild to think, you know? We're talking 2009, 2010 when everything's just just budding, right?
Honor in the fatherland.
'Tweren't mages at all, they say.
Who then?
One man fought his way past the guards and fled.
You daft.
But yeah, I looked at Red versus Blue and tried to do it on Call of Duty because that's where we all met and made sense. I'm gonna have to look that up to see how many views, if it actually has views. 9 subscribers. Has 180 views. It's 13 years old, dude. I remember buying a Elgato, whatever it is, Sparkle,
Where you going?
Dazzle, yeah, Dazzle, to record and put it over onto my computer.
On your way? Or will you stay longer?
And using our microphones, which were the trash Xbox 360 headsets. You guys remember those? Or if you're old enough to remember those, they're literally like a 1-year cusp that's like digging into your ear, and everyone's using those. They were absolutely trash, and we're all trying to sound as best as we could. It was just,
What my people? Damn it.
I'm gonna have to link that. That's a video.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject?
So pretty much the same stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water so my lips hurt less. All right, time to get my broken headset on my ears. Just gonna get like Gorilla Glue or something tomorrow and fix this. All right, snugly on. Game. Yeah. My one of my earpieces for my headset, it's the plastic broke, so I was hoping that it was built from something a little bit stronger.
Pyres on the way into town, non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
Yen and I rescued Margarita.
I know. Dandelion set her up in a room upstairs. She's resting, slowly recovering.
What about Kira and Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
And I hope things work out for us, and we find Philippa and Rita. Did a little investigating. Learned some interesting things.
Namely?
Want the long or the short version?
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Nope.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a dimeridium band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham et Dwyer, Robert Mekele, Alfelte. Graham et Dwyer, de Agnes Kerle, Espirshena a et Clates.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her. At his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
Wait, do I get to face him in Gwent again?
Was that the past or the future?
The recent past. We have to hurry.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on.
Tris, let's go.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philippa's weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Watch out!
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Uh-oh.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here.
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
What? What's that?
Damn, she cast a spell on them. Let's dance.
I am your master now. You're to protect me.
Witcher, no past go. Bertie, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go say, but no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat,
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
but no want. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Witcher help.
Thanks, big guy.
Help you.
Help me die? Don't hold your breath.
I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks! You will not take me.
I want to help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Fine.
You gotta be kidding me.
What's
Trace is
happened?
waiting by the exit.
So quiet all of a sudden.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Oh, what do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally. as I will now demonstrate.
I remember your little bond, but this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Philippa will come with me and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who—
Silence!
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Dijkstra, Philippa's not gonna die. We're done discussing that. Forget about it.
Situation's changed, Witcher. She's in a position now to foil my plans.
Do you really think I will run to warn the man who gouged my eyes out?
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst a testicle. And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse port side. Be sure to come.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
I should really sell a bunch of stuff. Or try to, anyways.
Ah, you're back.
Let's see these books. Farewell.
Alright, so sold a good amount.
Welcome. Well,
Show you
What have you
wares.
got? So long.
top-notch soup.
Shop. So
Boom.
Oh, why buy tomorrow what you can buy today? Welcome.
Show you wares. I'm just getting rid of a bunch of stuff, I guess.
So long.
Geezer copper.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox.
Cyprian Wile is disappeared. Like Kennan.
Right one. Take a gander over here.
Holy jeez. The sneezes, man. They're huge.
Sweet thing.
Oh!
Witch, the neighbour woman.
Eternal fire. Right. Pizza rank.
Oh, I wish my man were as brave as you. And he'd kill monsters.
Got right cabbage last night. Head feels like...
Yes, Geralt?
You, holding up all right?
It'll be a hard slog for everyone.
You know what I mean.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, I knew you and Yennefer... that you'd end up back together. It was a lost cause. Always.
I guess so. I just don't want you to...
Can we not dwell on it? I need to focus on other things now.
Right. Understood. Listen, think you could help me with this mark? It's driving me crazy.
Oh, Geralt. What have you gotten yourself into now?
Long story. Can you get rid of this thing?
Afraid not. And I doubt anyone else will be able to either. I'm so sorry.
Folk give me strange looks anyway. Guess I ought to be used to it. Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here. Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous.
I'm probably gonna fight it.
In Alan Dwana ar Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
I've got another figurine. Let's try to decompress this one. Anything I can do to help?
Yes, be quiet and try not to disturb me. In Allen, Dwana, ar Ice.
Verder and the Kerze! Who are you? What am I doing here? Es a pond.
Who are you? What's the last thing you remember?
I remember a hill. A battle. I had orders for a unit. I remember a sorceress. Her hair like flames. She cast a spell. The right flank was to attack. Hit the shield bearers.
The right flank didn't attack, and the sorceress was Lyta Nade, known also as Coral. I was there too. This happened long ago.
You're exhausted. Always happens with compression. Get some rest.
Yes, I should.
Once you've recovered a bit, you should find Ambassador Var-Atra. He's sure to help. Good luck.
That was interesting.
And exhausting. Oh, to fall onto a feather bed and sleep till I woke.
Ah!
Yeah, I know, right?
What do I gotta do to get a lovely pala like yours?
Let's do a meditation real quick before I probably get into the final bits of the game.
I've had enough of living.
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
They're starving in the Watch where you stay. Horse
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Greetings.
So long.
Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
So Coral turned multiple people into figurines.
Ooh.
I've had enough of living. So, how you go with this healer?
I was faffing about on my own business when suddenly Puppy pops and heals me. The bet. No need to push. Very good.
Let me.
Wow, that's actually a good amount of money. Those little shackles.
Bye.
You're safer already.
Templar can't let even you into the city.
How'd you discover it was the city coroner?
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into my area, 2 days' road from Zima.
What say you we up over to a brothel? Mages, mutants, blasphemers,
Everyone knows that wear a quiver on your back.
Finally, someone took pity. Thank you.
I also got Red Dead Redemption 2 downloaded now. So when I'm done this, it'll be an easy transition over.
Greetings, Ibeer. Listen. What do you have on offer?
Nice. What did you get for PC wise?
So long.
Wait a minute, I didn't check
Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt.
What do you have?
if he has any fancy dancy things for me. Any fancy things? No.
So long.
Oh, fantastic.
Fancy, eh?
What am I to do now?
Hey, that's awesome. Like, I have a coworker that's wanting to buy my old rig, like my motherboard, my RAM, a bunch of stuff, so he's trying to get back into PC gaming, so new to him is huge as well.
My auntie says I talk too much.
You just don't look well.
He's pretty stoked, so it's like, you know, I told him, you know, like, I'm giving him a lot of free stuff. Like, it's a pretty much a freebie. He's a kid and stuff, you know. It's
Who's there?
Witcher Geralt.
Get in here. Boss awaits upstairs. Will you bloody tell us what this is about?
Just as soon
he's a
as
good
Geralt
kid.
arrives.
So
Should he arrive? Witcher, at last. Now we're all present.
And up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it! I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter.
I've never done American Truck Simulator. Always seemed pretty interesting.
You're nosy. Starting to piss me off, you know?
I know. Forgive me. It comes with the job.
No, you're not a spy anymore. Remember? Chose the life of a criminal.
No, that choice was made for me. Philippa forced me to flee Redania. Radovid prevented me from returning.
Dijkstra, infernally sad story. Really.
How does multiplayer work in American Truck Simulator?
To the matter at hand.
Yes, right. Geralt, be so kind as to answer the question. He give you the contract?
I'm curious about that.
Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name. Intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Oh, that's huge.
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Ves, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but
Kinda
fighting
huge.
abilities
That's
is
pretty
not
awesome.
One of them. About as fit for that as we are for a.
Are they still making those games?
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the king.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
The bridge must be clear.
That's pretty awesome.
My lads will make sure of that.
Guards round
Are we
the
releasing new
temple, what
maps?
about them? Won't they bloody congregate when they see the fighting?
If they're paid in time.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Might be tough to trick, but I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt. Provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity.
Yeah, I think
But I
I've
shall do
met
what I can
met a
so you
few
don't
streamers
suffer.
that have spent quite a
Here,
bit of money on
take
that.
this.
And using eye tracking and stuff.
Danian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
What's the catch?
There is none.
Philippa, I know you too damn well. Always got a plan. Always got at least 2 irons in the fire.
This time I shall be content with one. Radovid's head planted at its end. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
I wonder how VR would actually be for it. Probably very interesting.
What's the problem?
Fuck! Another non-human! You're everywhere!
Silence! Now we'll do this quick. I've got a little witching chore. You willing?
Little chores aren't usually worth the pay.
Well, this will be done, you Fred. Now just be quick about it. I've wasted enough time on these 2 pricks. They share a warehouse. Monsters cropped up in it.
Cropped up? On its own? You put it there. You meant it to rip my noodle off so you could get your paws on my goods.
Don't try to spin this, shorty.
I don't care who's sick the ghoul or the strigger on who. Beast's got to be dealt with. That's that. So what'll it be, would ya?
Feel like it would probably
Fine.
be very
I'll not have it. Non-humans, they stick together.
Overwhelming.
To prove it's no ghoul at all, but my dear departed Nan.
I didn't get a good look at the mug, but now you mention it, it could very well be.
Shut it! Or I'll send inspectors to your storehouse just as soon as the monster's dispatched.
That won't be necessary.
Rum and supper I never refuse. Watch your step. Who knows? Beware.
I have been interested in like Pavlov and stuff though. Pavlov I think would be pretty sweet to play.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir na Liah. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Rum and supper I never refuse.
Ooh. Whoa. Is that it?
Strange. Neckers rarely venture anywhere alone. Someone kept it in a cage. Bars were sawed through. That's why it escaped. Wide, deep print. A dwarf?
Interesting.
Oh.
So, you take care of the beast?
Yes.
I knew ironing which would be quickest. So figure out how it got in there.
Found a cage. Someone had kept a necker in it. Bars had been sawed through, though.
So someone wanted it to escape. Which one of them did it?
Think it was the dwarf.
What? Rubbish! Tripe! Why the hell would they do that?
Seems plausible this racist got under your skin.
But that's enough. Here's your pay. And you come with me.
Can't wait to watch him swing. Someone will have to lift him onto the stool.
Right here, time I went back to sea.
Brother! Sister!
If they burn the pyres in winter, we might at least warm ourselves.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
You learned all the easy-to-find witches already.
Just don't look
Radovid in Novigrad. That's just fine with me. More soldiers, more work.
Great boy. Sign of life or something. It. Got it.
Yeah, I screwed up.
My dad doesn't like elves very much. Are you an elf?
My wives miss me.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Watch your step.
You look familiar. I ever wallop you?
Oh! Get off!
What am I to do now?
What a bloody day. It's a material world. So,
Got any? So long.
I'd give you a discount for heroic deeds, but the madam,
wanna
well,
dip your
you know.
dip?
My strength's gone.
Now be grabbed proper.
Oh!
Still not safe at night.
Dear.
Radovid's mind is well.
Fuck me. Crawl back under your
Ah!
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad, in a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them.
Oops.
Well,
all the men.
Where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
Oof.
You don't know where Philippa's hiding. Not exactly, without me.
Fret not. We'll manage. Naturally, it would be easier with your help, but you irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Any last words?
Oh, fuck! Free the Witcher, then Radovid. Hang on, Geralt. On our way.
Stay in formation!
All right.
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise.
Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Shoot at will! Fuck!
Too late to surrender.
Get round this right!
They're trying to surround us! I'll take it!
Your mum sucks gourds!
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score. And that was from the heart.
Goddamn.
Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she... Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Sure this isn't premature? Radovid's dead, but it's a long way from that to a free Temeria. War's not over, not even close.
You're mistaken. Tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that.
I'm sorry to hear
Never
that,
cast as
Larry.
anything but a halberdier.
Did they eat
Geralt,
something bad?
What Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we planned and agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty.
Oh
To
no, that's
recover
not
it,
good.
We gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced whoreson. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you.
Oh, it's
You
all
may
good,
go
man. You take care of
fairly
your
well
kid.
on your path or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Keep it together, lads! You can't kill him! Me! Leave it to me! Yes!
I'll do everything myself!
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
Extra anyways, so gotta protect Roach.
Temeria will be free again, one day.
Wanna dip the dingle? Black ones, Redanians. What? Long as they pay.
Now you.
Don't hit.
Geralt,
What is it?
nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
Then talk to them. Not like they're out to bite you.
If they do, I'll bite back.
So what's the problem?
I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But two heads are better than one. Let's get this over with.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave? Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then, so long as he does not interrupt.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us.
As before? I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet?
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
The Lodge of Sorceresses has been outlawed throughout the continent. Joining them means facing persecution, always being on the run.
Kings die, realms fall, but magic endures. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalach for that.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
Hi, how you doing?
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalach, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalach awaits down at the port.
So? I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
How much for the nut?
Oh!
What? What, my peach? I hear there's always... What?
They have, but things are...
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
Redania.
Hey, darling. Like what you see?
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Should have let her do it alone.
What do you have on offer?
Well, I can always... You know what? Let's do it then.
So long.
All good, dude.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir na Liah. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alderfolk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed
I
to
killed what's his face? Dijkstra. Oh, Eli always says hi and then deletes his posts after. I don't know if it's a shy thing or something, but
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
it's a
No loitering round.
yeah, it's like a lot of times it doesn't even come through fully over to my side.
Willows. It's into my area 2 days road from the Zima.
The Terminator can't track him. Fair, I could see that.
Looking to make some coin too, eh? Hey! Ah!
Geralt,
What is it? Then talk to them. Not like they're out to bite you.
if they do, I'll bite back.
So what's the problem?
I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Got nothing to be afraid of. Just go. Listen to what they have to say.
And if they try to force me into something?
Can't believe you'd ever let them. Margarita's only ever cared about your education. Doubt she'll try to drag you into politics. Philip is tougher, plays a mean game, but ultimately respects those who hold to their views. If she makes you an offer, and you firmly turn it down, she'll respect that.
Thanks, Geralt.
Well, go. Don't give him any more time to strategize.
Yeah, you kind of. It's funny, like with YouTube, you learn everyone's kind of little personalities.
Can't hold her hand if they're gonna take her seriously.
True. Good decision.
Calm down. You'll wear a hole in the floor.
I'll calm down once she comes out.
Ciri's been in tougher situations and come out of them all right.
True. We managed to instill some principles, skills that have helped.
Exactly. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
Of course. I'll just have a pee.
Don't spy on her. You really have that little faith.
I don't trust Philippa and Rita.
So why'd you even allow this meeting to happen?
For the same reason you did. If they're to respect her, she can't be seen to be hanging onto my apron strings.
What do you see?
Philippa pontificating. Ciri pacing wall to wall. She stopped. She's saying something. Philippa's turned pale.
What now?
Quiet! Here she comes. So?
You were eavesdropping.
Yes.
No.
You haven't changed a bit.
Tell us what you talked about.
I'd rather not. Not yet, at least.
Of course. When you're ready.
Take a walk. Get some air. We need to sail to Skellige. Avalok's waiting at the port.
Of course. I'll be there soon.
Just wanted to...
Go meet Avalok. He wished to see you, apparently. deeds, but the madam...
How much for the night, my peach?
You're mistaken. I'm a dancer.
Oh!
The eternal flame will burn away our sins. Trouble?
Behave, Witcher.
Wanna dip your dingle?
Am I? Then I already have Red Dead Redemption downloaded, as well as that sniper game that I was telling you about. So I'm quite excited to see what's going on with everything else.
Yennefer, if this is untrue, help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you.
I do got the DLCs
I
though.
hope we can trust you.
You can. What a
There's kind of a, I wouldn't say a bet, but
I shall take
how many more episodes of this people think? Zay said 70 episodes total. Another person said 50 or 52 episodes.
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about Frangilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
$60 to $70? Alright.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Alright.
Yes, Geralt?
So long, Triss.
I was hoping for Gwent, but that's okay.
Got a minute?
Ciri.
Of course.
Gwent. No.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, what is it?
No need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
You stood to gain. That is why you saved me.
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I... Do not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me, but I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually, I've long wondered why you parted. Quarreled even.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not.
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Farewell. How are you feeling?
Better. I thank you. If you'd not arrived in time, things might have ended considerably worse. I am your debtor.
Thank Yennefer. It was her idea, her plan. Thought Margarita Loantil would be among the last to get nabbed by witch hunters.
Were it dependent solely on me, of course I would have. But you forget I had my students to consider. I knew the hunters would eventually reach Aretusa. It was but a matter of time. So when I heard Triss was organizing escapes to Kovir, I saw no reason to hesitate. I gathered my novices and we rode here to Novigrad. Sadly, we were caught and thrown in Dayrad before I could contact Triss.
Didn't see any other sorceresses in there with you.
Because they'd already been executed.
Damn.
alive, one after the other. The most talented girls in the north. Radovid was saving me for last.
If you're here, what's become of Aretuza?
The day I arrived in Novigrad, I received a message from Beruta Ekati. A short, curt note. School overrun by Redanians. The libraries burn. Handful of pupils fled with Nina Vivero. The rest are dead. It is over. Later I learned priests of the Eternal Fire stood amidst the Academy's ruins, promising the rabble that such a punishment awaited all mages and traitors.
Farewell, Rita.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Anchors away.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Wait.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the Mountain Elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion. Yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part?
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Familiar.
I thought you'd wish to see Clark.
It's just that. What if I disappear again?
Heard the mouse were biting yesterday. Instead of the fish.
Aye. Called one in myself, gone drifting on the plank. Promised me a gold ring to put him ashore.
Did you take Titty on the sudden wretch?
You know you can't refuse a castaway.
Vagrant. Thanks a lot.
Ah! Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh? assassin! Let fly!
Where has he gone?
The hell? Guess shows underwater a lot better. That's weird.
Sail out and fishing. Quite the adventure. I remember Untwick. They showed me how to weave nets.
I'm guessing it's a big ship.
Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
Close.
Close, White Wolf, is what you are to decapitation. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell,
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ard Skellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
And I despise teleports, but have it your way. Let's go.
Damn.
What the cat dragged in. Fringilla V.
Yes, Geralt?
Gwent.
Cantarella. Who is she really? She mentioned you knew each other.
You ran into her. Her real name is Carthia van Canton, Asira's former collaborator. She's very talented.
Spied for you?
Not just for us, probably. I doubt she wishes any harm upon me or other sorceresses, but one must be very careful what one says in her presence.
Seemed like you told her quite a lot about me.
You ought to feel flattered then. That makes you famous on both banks of the Yaruga.
You look good.
For a captive of Emir, is that what you mean?
Seems like he's shown you surprising leniency.
Right.
No interrogation.
Thanks for
Or did you just
thanks
tell
for the
me everything you
reminder
wanted to know?
of who that
If
is.
I told him everything, he'd hardly still need me alive, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we shan't speak of it. I and what concerns me have not been a concern of yours for some time now.
I did quite well in that Gwent tournament.
So long.
What do you want?
Farewell.
That tournament actually was one of the more fun things in this game.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw 'em all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. And on Crate and the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Fairly trusty axe.
Thanks, bro.
Hey.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crown.
Was it hard? Killing that vermin?
Hands off our girls, or I'll...
Priestesses are terrible.
Friends we show heart, foes
Last
we
night
show
was-
our axe. Remember that.
And what else would Crack have? I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
I'll rip your ghoulies out! Back off! I'll kill him! Ah! Death for death! Come here!
Come, we should not stay here.
I'll watch ye die with pleasure. Back off! I'll kill him! I'll watch ye die with pleasure. I'll watch ye die with pleasure.
Now the AI is figuring it out. That's huge, Sir Potato. Are you doing one coat or are you doing like 2 coats?
You'll never learn.
Come, we should not stay here.
Smell a card?
Always 2 coats? Fair enough.
Attack! I'll watch ye die with pleasure.
So are the holes for electronics, I'm guessing, or like what's the plan with the holes anyways? Ah, okay.
Shut up and fight.
Blood! Blood!
Come.
So everything's coming up all together. That's pretty exciting, man. And you said you got your TV and the Xbox and stuff all picked out. It's gonna be absolutely huge.
Move. That's enough.
Come, we should not stay here. Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown.
So
I think I
thought Croc sent you.
let's do that.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard
Let's-
the Naglfare, a giant
let's
longship
try
that
not
traveled between worlds.
causing
As
them
the
to-
elves had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone,
causing them to fight.
an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
The Civil War doesn't sound too great. Oh, I don't even play games in 4K. I'm kind of jealous there, Potato.
You're pale. You drink last night too?
You've no respect for our customs. Not you, nor that witch, Yennefer.
And what else would crack? I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
What would you call it if not treason?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Ever fight a witcher?
The king of the
If
Wild
I don't
Hunt
talk
sailed
whatsoever.
aboard the Naglfare, a giant longship that traveled between worlds.
I have to kill him,
As
so I
Geralt
can't just
advised,
stand there
the Witcher
aimlessly
set
and
out to
not
find
choose
the
anything and
An artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
well, crap. Alright. I get that he's a lunatic, but I was hoping that the druid would speak some sense into the man. Because it's like, yeah, I trust a druid to say some stuff and... I get it. Fair.
May your axe never crumble.
Priestess is a terrible.
And what else would Crack? I'll not kneel before an Oncrite.
You prefer to aid the...
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
What would you call it if not treason?
That's your... Did Cracks... Get him!
Fine.
I'll watch you die with pleasure.
All together! It's some kind of mutant!
Come, we should not stay here.
Smell it, bird.
stench.
Smell a card.
I guess I can't. No, right. I can't jump from that high. I hate this.
Back off! I'll kill him!
Pathetic.
We should not stay here.
Bro can literally take care of himself. I feel like Ermon would actually give me a beatdown of my life.
Smell a card.
Come on, come closer.
Now this stupid run that's gonna take forever. Well, it could be a glass cannon, like, hey, I'm all magic, but when it comes to trying to defend myself without magic, I'm screwed. Well, Geralt is like a super witcher too. We gotta remember that. He had extra mutations, hence why his hair's white.
This one's really funny. What's the difference between a Nilfgaardian and a Drowner?
All right. What is it? Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon
He's a
the
super
throne,
druid.
and that is
If he
your
was
doing.
just a base druid, then that's that's kind of scary.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
How's Sarah's handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugus excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Krak's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Hermione, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avent. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fischlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fischlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
I could have married a continental man.
You know what? Let's have a little ride.
Wind's howling.
Come on.
After you told me about it, I think you told me that there was gonna be one. And yeah, I got it, like, I got what you were throwing down. That was really interesting. I don't think I would have caught it if I didn't know that it was a Cyberpunk reference, because I haven't played Cyberpunk.
Giddy up. Come on, Roach.
I'm curious if Cyberpunk is worth the money now, or if it's still definitely in the works. Excuse me? Why? I mean, fair enough, but is it the game that everyone wanted? I'm hoping to trigger that,
Come on.
song. Where is it?
Slow now.
Whatever.
Not now.
Oh, of course, The Witcher's better.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when specters descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Avend.
What?
I... just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe Elves, under Ermien's tutelage.
Ermien? Man never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains. I've seen through you.
I got that.
Cut me to bits if you like. I'll never tell you about the cavern.
Yeah, I figured it was a Moby Dick reference. As soon as I heard, but I'm surprised his name isn't like Ahab or something of the sort.
Giddy up.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
Vagabond.
Ugh.
I hate riding my horse through all this. It's kind of brutal. Can we not? And never ever bring Roach even near a settlement, or you're just gonna hate yourself. Like over here, not bad. Like Roach would, except for Roach is like going right into the water. But
come on.
And there we go. What the hell am I hearing?
Shitting your cat. Hey, this one's gonna vomit. Faster!
Damn.
Your mum shut you out. Neither Gravel.
Must be the Pearl Diver's boat.
A lot of rabbits dead. Ah, he's over here. Oh, come on.
It's sure to be today. Yes, what is it?
Giddy up.
See if Roach actually wants to help me out this time.
Faster.
Nope. Roach is being a butthole.
Oh.
What a fun little slide.
must be the Pearl Diver's boat.
Are polar bears extinct? I thought they're still alive up here. Or is it in this game?
Gonna have to dive. They call them fish lung for a reason.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft? Can't you see he's a witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
Run out of pearls?
Not your concern. What the sea gives, we take.
Seems she's a reluctant giver.
Aye, I could use a better knife. But a few hours and their fingers are swollen.
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
Risking a lot.
Why? That a threat or something?
Don't need to worry about me. But I heard calls underwater. Monsters must have sensed blood.
I don't hear nothing.
Ordinary folk never hear these things till it's too late.
We best get out of here, Matthias.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Ermion.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Cairtrold. In a cove you can only reach from the sea.
We got nothing else for you, so if you're done, we'd rather get back up top.
I'm done. And good idea.
Wow, drowners. Holy jeez, man. Guess that's not a way through. Little secret. Interesting.
Your mum shut you out. Neither. Faster! Well, come on.
Oh, heck yeah. I can take that out, no problem.
Hang your head from my saddle.
Easy. Getting over this with the horse is absolutely annoying though. Like, it's super beautiful. Like, this whole landscape is just absolutely glorious, but just getting around is just a pain.
Ugly as a sea devil.
Heard the nymphs were biting yesterday instead of the fish.
I'd rather verify it.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Wanna just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the Sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say
It
you need
does,
some time
100%.
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri.
I don't like her.
We'll await you there.
Why do I feel like she's also voice acted by another someone from Murdoch Mysteries?
Hey there! Come, take a gander!
Oh,
You just pissed into the wind. Like it.
it's kind of like Sherlock Holmes, but Canadian.
Greetings.
It's something for her to watch. There's like 16 seasons and stuff.
Show me your wares.
Yeah, dude, 16 seasons. I watch it. Like I was watching it on Netflix, but I just recently got rid of Netflix, so but the thing is, if you're sharing it with family and stuff, $6 ain't gonna do nothing, right? Like that's like giving a bandage to like a giant gash on someone's leg. Just like a small, you know, Flintstones bandage.
Come, take a gander.
They ain't gonna do jack. What they did was they literally screwed over family plans, you know, like people like they're not gonna have the massive accounts that they wanted.
Modern Freyr weeps. Oh, what's your step? Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm.
Yeah, check out a little bit of Murdoch Mysteries for me. I'll like it's definitely something I've watched just to put on while I'm, you know, falling asleep. My favorite character is George Crabtree because he breaks the fourth wall all the time, and he kind of talks about future things, but always like he hits a nail on the head, but doesn't follow all the way through.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, this is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yeta Ligen!
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of him.
I should try to get through the barrier!
Let's come!
Yeah, it's upsetting that I won't see like Stranger Things and other stuff.
That proves nothing.
Unless my brother wants to pay for it again.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avallac'h's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Look, Geralt!
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
That's a massive brush. Holy jeez.
Yen.
They reversed it? I don't know, man. I feel like the damage has already been done. Like massive damage.
The Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a
I don't know why they thought it was a good idea in the first place.
His own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avallac'h has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avallac'h never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea in the first place, man. Like, that's... Makes zero sense.
Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal. Elves sure know their fragrances.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. You. I remember you. From Tir na Liar.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
Yeah, account
You'll be
sharing.
surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Well, why have multiple accounts if you're not allowed to share one account, right? So if you're paying for multiple, like, people or multiple accounts, I don't know. Of course, I'm thinking of, like, wanting a discount to it if I'm gonna have like 4 different accounts on it, right? It's
like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
I guess so.
It's
That's a good
incredible
point.
how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
True, I guess, yeah.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now. There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Geralt. Oh, Ciri was happy. Plus, it seemed like a lot of fun. I would have joined in a heartbeat.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You're sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Graveyards, not my favorite either.
Why not?
Remind me of work. Never been to a cemetery to visit someone's grave. Always hunting some ghoul or rot fiend.
Frankly, I'd rather have come here with a contract to do some witch's work. Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjal has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjal.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
We're not bound by them.
Aye, and you've clearly no respect for our customs either.
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjal saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjal not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, It's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjal now.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I am gonna save here because it is late. So, thank you all for hanging out with me. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know when. I got a few meetings I have to go to, so I will see you when I see you. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, and see you next time.